Well, hello Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I hope you're all well today. It's New Year's Eve. Oh, thank God 2024 is nearly over. Or am I wishing for too much there? We don't know what's going to happen next year yet. It is, of course, December the 31st, 6:45am. There's some football matches kicking off in England. Teams I don't care about, so don't worry about it. I'd like to start the stream as usual by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land from where I'm streaming today, the Walla medical people of the Darug Nation. Ingani, Warramee, hope you're all well out there. Pay my respects to your elders past, present and emerging. You recognise that sovereignty is still not ceded, probably won't be next year, but we'll see how that goes. Always was and always will be Aboriginal land. Alrighty folks, how are we all going? Let's have a look at the football results from yesterday, and we can have a chat. How are we all feeling, How are we all feeling about it? I mean, I was pissed off yesterday. I don't know if you saw my review. I weren't happy. So let's hope we get some January player gifts coming through from Tottenham Hotspur, and that's what worries me at the moment, because I think we're going to do bugger all, and we'll just rinse and repeat the same cycle, won't we? But we'll see. So what we have yesterday, Manchester City won, Everton won. They got a point. What? Hang on, that's the wrong week. No, of course, Manchester City back into winning ways, beating Leicester 2-0. Nottingham Forest won again. Bloody hell, sods. 2-0 against Everton. Crystal Palace 2, Southampton 1. Tottenham 2, Wolves 2. Tottenham. Fulham 2, Bournemouth 2, and Liverpool 5, West Ham 0. Oh dear. So at the moment, about the kickoff is Ipswich Town and Chelsea, Aston Villa Brighton. I mean, I'd usually want a draw in a game like that. It don't matter really at the moment, does it? Man United, Newcastle and Brentford. Twats. Oh dear. Let's have a look at the chat. Just thought I'd do a stream. Going to have a little bit of a chill, then I'm going to go work, a full hour. I'm not going to go past midnight though, because there's road closures in Sydney and everyone's pissed and it's just a pain in the arse. So hopefully there'll be a bit of work during the day. Everyone goes nuts on New Year's Eve. It's just a weird phenomena. Just an arbitrary point in time. Oh, no, a New Year's Eve humbug. That's what I bloody am. Right, let's have a look at the chat, Let's have a look at the chat. Here we go. In a coma. Hello, man. Morning, Paul. Hopefully 2025 is a better year for Spurs. Well, you know what I'm hoping? We beat Newcastle, and then we can go go around saying we've got maximum points in 2025. Because everyone's going to wrap up 2024, aren't they? And it's been a mixed old bag, and I get it. You know, the results have been up and down. But if we get that first win in 2025, then we can say, oh, unbeaten in 2025, you know. We're doing all this calendar year shit now, aren't we? So there we go. Where's our trophy for being top in 2025? Milton O'Brega. Hopefully 2025 is a better year for all of us. Take care, Paul, and everyone in the chat. Just remember to calm down. Calm down. And just breathe. Well, it's going to be a better year for some of us, and it's going to be a pretty bad year for some of us as well, I think, unfortunately. Yo, sorry, and here we go. Morning, ma'am. Morning, Paul and Hippies. How's the temperature of the room today? Come on, you Spurs. My temperature, I was disappointed after the game yesterday, and I do want more from Ange. I don't think he's doing enough to talk to us at the moment. I'm not saying Ange out or anything like that, and I understand it. He's having a tough time at Spurs and injuries and all that sort of stuff. But I need to be picked up a bit. Need to be picked up a bit. That's just me being selfish. Whether that's what the manager should be doing is thinking about little old me, I don't know. But about fans, I just think he's got to give us something. But not Ange out, anything like that. Because we could be in the same old Spurs cycle here. You get a manager in, we play all right, we get him a couple of players, things fuck up, then we get them no players, and then we fuck the manager off. That's what it's taking a bit longer. It's this is like an 18-month one. This one it's usually it's not far off 18 months. I forgot how long Jose, but it's the same. Jose's did all right. Showed us what the kid can do. Then we got him a couple of players. Then things get a bit buggered. Everyone starts booing. Levy gets uncomfortable. Sacks the manager. Get a new manager. It's just the same fucking shit as Spurs. It really is, man. It's all down to the owners. I don't blame Ange. I'm asking for too much. Maybe I'm expecting to give him a bit more, but he's getting his ass kicked. But I'm just bored with hearing the same thing. We didn't take our chances. We could have closed the game off. We didn't. I came back. Rinse. It's the same. I need something different, man. Different Ange. Come on. I know he can do it. He's a motivational genius. So come on, Ange. Motivate us. But I was really disappointed. I could see the writing on the wall. I'll tell you what, Sarian. Something my temperature is definitely pissed off about is I was pissed off before the game started yesterday because there in the tunnel is our captain, Sonny, giving Doherty, former Spurs player who plays for Wolves, a hug. And that made my blood boil. That made my blood boil. If you feel the need to do that after the game, before the game, no, we're going to war. We're going into combat, non-lethal, non-hopefully too injurious combat. Yeah, you that starts as soon as you see the other team. You don't go hugs. Ain't going. Are you enjoying Wolves? Yeah, he's been all right. No, you just blank the fucker because he actually had a decent game. But if you blank the fucker, get in his head. It's too pally-pally football. It's too pally-pally. I don't like it. I know that's the modern game. I don't give a shit. I hate it. I'd rather a few punches were thrown than hugs. Sean L. Sean. Evening, Paul Hippies. NGL feeling low. Oh, NGL feeling low after Wolves game. What's NGL? NGL. No. Don't know. After logo Wolves game, Ange looks defeated by THFC. And I think we'll have a painful January to follow on from an excruciating December. Yeah, I will see. I want to see how he is at the next game, after the next game. Maybe a win will change it all. But, after the Forest game, man, I just got the feeling, and I don't know, this might be completely, reading something into someone. I thought, oh, no, has Ange checked out here? Or is it just another loss? He's not happy about it, but he looked a bit, fuck this. I don't know, man. I hope I'm wrong about that. I hope I'm wrong. But, this is what we do, managers at Spurs. This is what we do. And I think pressure needs to be put on the board. Levy out is a bit... Look, Levy out is pointless because Levy ain't going anywhere. But you can put pressure on him. Yeah, protest and put pressure on him. Call him an arsehole during games because he don't like that. Remember last year when his wife put her hand on his leg. It's all right, Daniel. It's all right, Daniel. Don't you worry. It gets to him. Problem is, it'll probably result in him sacking a manager, that's all. So that's what he does. He's such a clueless, disconnected twat, is Daniel Levy. He really is. But there's no point in saying Levy out, blah, blah, and moaning about it too much because it ain't going to do anything. But put pressure on him. Make you feel a bit uncomfortable, Hey, nibbies. Hope you're a bit more quads on. Maybe the treble. Will you take a treble? And Ange, I'm always Ange in, man. But, he's not perfect and I'm not perfect. So I'm always Ange in, man. Always Ange in. Mr. Hippie, you seemed a bit down earlier. Yeah, it was just, I could see it. I could see it unfold in front of my eyes. It was going to be a draw. It was going to be a draw yesterday. It's like, oh, come on. So, yeah. And then and another injury, Destiny dodgy. We've got hamstrings. What's with this hamstring stuff, man? What's going on? But I'm still Ange in. Yeah, me too. Sean Hill and Tottenham till I die. That's it, man. No, Angie, well, you know. You know, because we get this guy from Besiktas. I've forgotten his name. There's rumours. I don't know if you all heard the Besiktas manager. They're trying to re-sign him, and the Besiktas owner or president came out and said, "Oh, he's not signing at the moment because he's expecting to hear from Tottenham." So I guess that's got tongues wagging. And really, if that's the case, I mean, I think the owners are just playing us for fools to get us gazing elsewhere with salivation and green eyes, coveting. It's like, oh yeah, that looks good. Let's get him in. Hey, look, if that happens, I'll support the new guy. But it's just going to be the same shit again. We'll do all right. In the summer, we'll get a couple of players. I'll get excited, and then he'll all go a bit bad. And instead of giving more of what the manager wants, we'll get rid of that next manager. It's shameful, man. It's shameful. More Hotspur Hippie and hippies. Morning, Steve Hayes. A few people watching us. I'm quite surprised, quite honoured. Mark in. Hello, my good man. All aboard the Ange Express. Yeah, it's still going, man. Still going. God, why does this keep scrolling? Ronald M, feeling a bit Christmassy, fed up. Well, and look, we got to win this next game. The players have got a week off, at long last, a week off. So I would expect to see recharge tanks from Kulu. Not blaming Kulu at all, by the way. He's just knackered. Recharge tanks from him and Sonny. Get some lead back in his pencil. Steve Hayes, lol, Levy spend money. Help a manager. Ange should quit, is my opinion, if January's poor trading. I'd understand that, man. Ange run, also come alive in 25. That's what you might say. That's what you might say, Steve. It's not 2025 yet. You never know. You know, there's these bollocks about how much Ange is spending or how much Tottenham's spending. I spent the day with an old school friend yesterday, who's over in Sydney, and we used to go and watch. We went Spurs together, and so I feel sorry for him because I think I might have influenced him being a Spurs fan, and all his family are Spurs fans now. It's like, I've made your kids miserable. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But he gave me a good point. He said about all this, when they give historical data of how much Tottenham have spent, net spend, it's bollocks. And the reason it's bollocks is because we buy shit. So when you look at someone like Ndombele, what we buy, 55 million, resale value 0. That's a net spend of 55 million. That sounds good on paper. You think, oh, we've spent a lot of money. It was on Ndombele. And that's how it works. So when it's, if you go over the last couple of years or whatever, last 3, net spend of 400 million, it's because we buy players that are crap and can't sell. So yeah, the net spend is a lot, but it's not that we're spending a lot at all. We're spending bugger all on crap. Because we'll buy one of those players every 2. Like Richarlison, man. I mean, whatever you say about him, 60 million. Come on. Resale value, 20. So it's a net spend of 40. Wow, that looks good, doesn't it? Until you look at the details. So on the balance sheet, it might look, oh, wow, we're investing in football. No, we're making very bad decisions in football, actually. Ronald M, it's going to be a good year in 2025. I'm going to stay in my bubble. Here we go. Maybe one of the last pieces of breaking news this year. In a coma. News alerts. Ange asking for more players. Oh, I've clicked on the wrong thing. It keeps moving automatically. I wish it didn't do this. I'll do it again. Sorry, I buggered it up, man. Breaking news from in a coma. News alert. Ange asking for more players. Daniel Levy is taken off in his private jet. Yeah, I know. You know, swanning around the world, meeting who he wants because he's a football club owner. It's a status symbol for him. Blissy Potter on the way out, on the way. No, look, I mean, I hate to say, look, if Ange is on the way out, then this other guy looks good, but it don't matter. It's going to be the same shit. The same shit. I wish people would just support a manager. Put everything behind you. Just get behind the manager. You know, I was pissed off yesterday. I'm not Ange out, and I want him to do well, and I think he will do well, and I think he's a good coach. But people, especially ones that were Ange out from the beginning, they're just playing into Levy's hands, aren't they? They really are. Get behind the bloody manager. Steve Hayes, lol, Hotspur Hippie. I understand Aussie sport ethos. War until beer o'clock. Yeah, but it wasn't just Aussie. It used to be like that in football, man. It used to be like that in football. Just, you know, we're not friends. We're not friends. But now it's, selfie. Yeah, it's nice to see you. No. Bollocks to that. War until beer o'clock, yeah. Have a beer in the dressing room afterwards or whatever. A cup of tea. You're sorry, I'm not going to lie. What's, Whoa. Oh, no, NGL. All right, well, hang on. What was the context of that? Because I thought it was like North Sea Gas Limited or something. I was way off the mark there. Not going to lie, feeling low after the Wolves game. Right, got it. Not going to lie. NGL. Right. NGL, everyone knows this. Well, I missed this one. Fucking hell, these things just pop up that everyone seems to know behind my back, and I just don't know. I don't know. I'm not plugged in enough, man. I'm in my bubble, man. I'm in my bubble. Steve Hayes, if you're right, Hotspur Hippie, Ange has been told how much or how little the transfer budget really is. Probably a lot. I mean, nobody knows, but I think the way it goes is right. We've got X amount. You got X amount. These are the players we can get you. Who do you want? And you've got to take some of them, even if some of them are shit. Or like last January. Right, here's the list of who we can get for you, Ange. I know you've got no people up front at the moment. This is the list. Who do you want out of this list? And it just says Timo Werner. It's like, I'll have Timo then, won't I? I'll have Timo. And then Ange bigs people up in press conferences. And I said this in my video yesterday. I don't mind that. I don't mind not knowing, really, and I don't mind him sticking up for players, whether it is his real choice or not, because what other choice have you got as a manager? A player coming in, what, you're going to get on your high horse and make a big stand and do a Conte and say, and Jed Spence, he's fucked, I didn't pick him. That ain't going to work, is it? It's not going to work. So you have to talk him up. And I suspect there's players like I suspect a player like Ashley Phillips, Ange had nothing to do with. Talked him up, off on loan, Easy. We need to sign someone with metal hamstrings, man. We need a bit of $6 million technology. Not in the eye. That's it, in the leg. That's where we need it, man. Rainmaker. Anyways, my birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. So, hang on, that's... what are you on? Is that New Year's Day or New Year's Eve? Because today is New Year's Eve, which makes tomorrow's New Year's Day, but it's New... why can't we just standardise time? It's a flat earth, I've been hearing. Surely we can just have all at the same time, can't we? Anyways, my birthday tomorrow. I have a great birthday, man. Right. And I don't read ahead in comments, which does get me into trouble, but it does make my response more spontaneous. New Year's Eve 54 years ago. Oh, you old fart. You old fart. We haven't won the league in my lifetime. A Spurs fan. Come on, you Spurs. Well, I'm 72. I was born, so yeah, I know how you feel, man. But hey, what can you do? I'm hoping something happens in January. Two players of decent quality, and I'll rest easy a little bit. And we beat Newcastle. I want to beat Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. But fuck me, if we lose Tamworth, man, then that's it. All bets are off, man. That's unforgivable. Unforgivable. Cannot lose against Tamworth, man. No siree. Alan H, unfortunately, I think Ange will get sacked in the new year. Well, we'll see, because he hasn't been sacked yet. So he's got more games in the bank, hasn't he? How many more games is it? And if we win those games, then he ain't going to be sacked. But it's a shame, because look, if Ange gets sacked or he walks out, you can bet your ass he's going to go to another club and be successful. That's what's going to happen. Happy birthday. Blissy, what does Ange need to do to save his job? Just win. Pretty simple, man. Just win. Win. Start winning. Some of it's beyond his control, some of it's in his control. And I get it. Look, we have got loads of injuries, but I still feel that yesterday, the game, it was ours. We've got enough to beat Wolves. And, even before the injuries, we were up and down. And this is on the players, not turning up in the second half against Brighton or Crystal Palace or Ipswich. That's on the players, man, This seems to be what happens at Tottenham from time to time. It's not good enough, man. So I'd like Ange to stay there so that the players get into their thick heads. You ain't got control over who the manager is. The manager stays. You lot better ship up or ship off and fuck off. That's what I like. That's one of the big reasons I want Ange to be kept, is to break this culture of, some wins are good enough at Tottenham. Because when this happens, like I say, we get rid of the manager and the cycle starts again, and the players, they learn. Oh, okay, if this is too hard, like I've got the power to get rid of the manager, and it should never be that way. So that's a good reason for me for sticking for Ange through this. Absolutely. Tottenham duo, 1-0 positive. Oh, that's always good, isn't it? It don't take much, does it? I haven't read the rest of the comments, so you might be taking the piss, but we'll have a go at it. Tottenham duo. 1-0 positive I saw yesterday. The press was more structured. Oh, I thought you meant the press gallery. I thought, oh, fuck, is that all you got? Oh, no, all right, the press was more structured. Look, we did change our play. There's no doubt about it. We changed our play yesterday. If people are still saying, suicide football, no, we did change. We did drop back, did all the stuff that people wanted, did try and manage the game even, and did it work, did it fuck, because game management's bollocks. Rather than 100 miles an hour, with often 2-3 players sitting to win the same ball and losing shape, we chose when to press better. I started seeing that happening against Liverpool, man. Camera's not following me. Camera's going on strike. I noticed that against Liverpool, man, where we were picking our moments to press them. And I thought it was sensible because we're tired. We're tired. So, yeah, I agree, man. Yesterday, I don't know if I really saw all the nuances in strategy yesterday because I'm just thinking, fuck this. Right, here we go. So, yes, this is the guy. Alan H says, heard rumours the club are after the former Dortmund manager Edwin Terzic, which is worrying. It's worrying in that I think, probably straight away, I just don't watch Spurs YouTube anymore anywhere. I'm sure Heads are being turned. Heads are being turned. Terzic. Ooh. Former... let me have a look at his... Because this is what I've just been discussing with my mate. So let me just get his history up. Because he looks decent, you know? Looks decent. Looks like a good manager. From what I've heard, you know, I haven't really been following him closely, you know. So I'm just going to have a look here. Does that work? No, it's the wrong one. There's my secret comments window. I did fix this and then I buggered it up, but that's all right. There we go. That's better. Look at that. All right. So Edwin Terzic. We'll just get the official goss off Wikipedia. Terzic. Hang on. Pronounce. Oh, he's from Lingoland. So that'd be Terzic. Possibly. I think Terzic. I'll have to get Mountain Bushman to clue me in on that one. He'll know. Terzic. Eden Terzic. German-Croatian, right? Okay, born in... fucking hell, these kids are getting younger. 1982. Oh, my Lord. Let's cut to the chase. So he managed Dortmund. Okay, so he was offered the position of a coach. I thought he was at Besiktas. Right. Obviously, I've got that completely wrong. So he was sacked by Dortmund. Why was he sacked by Dortmund? So he got them in the Champions League, and I think he got a German FA Cup as well. Honours manager, yeah. German FA Cup, Champions League final. So looks good. But why was he sacked? Led him to 5th place. No. He left. Oh, he left. He resigned. He wasn't sacked. He resigned. Okay. Last year. So he resigned last year. So, I mean, the Spurs job wasn't up for grabs then. For sure it wasn't. So he just left. So the Besiktas president offered him a job and he refused. So man, look, this could be bollocks then. Bollocks. This could be the Besiktas president trying to save face. Like, look, we offered Terzic the job and he refused. So he must be going to Tottenham. Instead of he refused the job because didn't think we were big enough. But what's concerning is heads being turned. You know, just like looking at his CV, looks good. Yeah, let's get him on. I don't like Ange. Let's get this guy. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's going to happen again. It's going to happen again. Stick with Ange, man. Stick with Ange. So, yeah, it could be bollocks, man. Could be bollocks. Could be the Besiktas manager, owner saving face. I would suggest that's plausible. I don't know. I don't want to get all conspiracy theory on everyone, but that's what I reckon it is. Boxing Kangaroo, in my opinion. Ange should have brought his previous training staff with him and arrived at Spurs, getting rid of Mason, yes. Wells, yes. Medical staff, yeah, but keep the tea lady. Yeah, it makes a nice cup of tea, nice brew. I still say Mason is a cancer in the club. You're not the only one, man. You're not the only one. And, I don't know, man. If he's any good, he'd be gone by now at another club. He, you know, rumours of Anderlecht. I don't know what happens there, whether that was a serious thing. But, yeah, go, please, just go. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? He said he wants to be Spurs manager one day. So, does he really want the manager to succeed that much? He might want them to succeed maybe 90%, but there's 10% meaning, fuck up, I hope you fail. I want a job. Maybe this is my time. You know what I mean? Go to another club. And then, and if you do well in there in a few years, then it opens the thing to come back, doesn't it? But just hanging around, white-anting, No. Boxing Andrew. Oh, I already done that one. Inakamer. I was watching another Spurs channel. Oh, oof. And then they're saying Ange doesn't do training and watches them on camera from his office. What are they? They are Muppets. Oh, dude, come on, man. No. Well, people, no, they're not saying this, are they? Oh. Oh, well, I mean, they're going to say anything, aren't they? Sean L. Ibby saw a post-match picture of Sonny and new kid with hang. Oh, great. But didn't see Son in pre-match clinch with the Doggies. All friendly, man. Friendly. Didn't like it. Joe G, what are you predicting tonight? Newcastle or Manchester United? Probably Newcastle. Probably Newcastle. Oh, here we go. We got. They're playing, aren't they? What we got here? Live scores. Let's have a look. Live scores. I can put the score up discreetly on my page here. I can't be asked. At the moment, it's Ipswich Town 1, Chelsea 0. Ha, 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 ha. Fuck you. Even when we're doing bad, I can always get a smile out of other people's misery. Aston Villa 0, Brighton 1. Man United 0, Newcastle 1. There you go. There you go. Man United. Poof. I don't know how people are blaming the manager so quick, though. I really don't, man. That's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, Newcastle 1 up after 5 minutes. Steve Hayes, if it's 2, I want Mbeumo and Cunho, but we won't get them. If it's a 3, add Anthony Robinson, but again, of those more summer transfers, I'm out of excuses, man. I'm out of all this. I know January's hard. I know European competitions changed or whatever. Fuck it. That always talks, doesn't it? Okay, we go and buy someone that isn't playing in the Champions League and isn't playing in the Europa League. Surely that, I mean, they're going to be crap, does it? There's going to be someone out there that's all right that people will be happy to get in. We won't. We'll get someone on loan. Hey, I don't even mind getting someone on loan. You know, loanee players, don't bother me because we need something to get us to the end of the season at least. Kev Knight. I couldn't disagree with your rant this morning, Paul. Oh, I thought you said I couldn't disagree with you more. Oh, Kev Knight. Oh, sorry, man. Yes, it's frustrating, but the tide will turn. Yeah, I hope so, man. I saw Ozzy, my favourite player, man, Ozzy, Jennings and Mabo in the stands. Oh, God, Jennings is turning up to a few games. And I thought, did they bring their boots? Yeah, whoa, hey, that would have turned the game. That would have turned the game. I did watch a little bit of Chris Cowlin after the game with Ricky Norwood because I like Ricky Norwood. He lifts me up. If Ange get Ricky Norwood to write some scripts for you, man, that'll do because that'll lift me out. They started. I've forgotten who it was precisely, so I'm not pointing the finger at anyone, and I'm not slamming them because this is a common thing I hear. You know, they're comparing it to the Aussie Ardealers days. And, you know, from what I've heard Steve say in public, and to me a little bit in private, you know, but I won't go into that. There's enough of what he said out there in public. I don't think you can, the perception is that, 5-man attack and we're all gung-ho and it all went wrong. There was so much more going on at the club. Alan Sugar, man. When you got an owner that doesn't know you have to pay players when they're injured, oh yeah, that's conducive to success, isn't it? So that period where Ozzy and Steve were managing Spurs, I count it for the good times, but not the bad at all because they were the shit that went on from that dickhead Alan Sugar. It was incredible. So you can't, but a lot of people don't know this. They're not aware of this, but. you know, you can see there's lots of, you know, places where Steve has been interviewed and cast a bit of shade on Alan Sugar and said what he thought. And when you see enough of that, you just think, what else could they do? They didn't have the players. They had attacking players, but the rest couldn't do what they were, and they weren't assisted by Alan Sugar. So, you know, anyway, Aussie, that's Aussie. I love Aussie, man. I love Aussie. I love watching him play. He's one of those players. So glad to have seen him play. Mabo was awesome as well, and Jennings, I only saw him play once. In the stands, did that? Oh, well, we've done this comment. Tom Larry, how much have you missed? You have missed 35 minutes or 30 minutes, 5-minute countdown. There you go. Oh, no, 35 minutes. That's excluding the countdown. There you go. Shay Arsenal. Oh, here we go. Look who's rocked in. Do. This is the voice of the Mr. Hello, Shay. With suspicion. Tom Larry, Ange in, yeah. Of course, Ange in. We need to see this through. Yes, sacking Ange changes nothing. It's absolutely right. We're having this same conversation in 18 months now. Absolutely, man. Always. It's the same. It's the same every time. Harry Redknapp, Martin Yole. Poch had a longer run, but they still stitched him up and the fans turned on him. You know, that's what happens. The fans... I wasn't aware of the fans perhaps turning on Redknapp or Yole as much. Wasn't watching every game back then. But definitely Jose and Poch, the fans turned on. And Mourinho, you know, he checked out in that second year, wasn't he? He weren't backed and he just checked out. Should have resigned if he had the balls. That's what I don't like about Conte. He was you could clearly see he wasn't interested. And maybe rightfully so not interested, you know. I'm not, you know, but just hanging around and half-arsing the job, that's unacceptable. We should have walked. Just wanted the money, I think, wanted the payday. Well, then we might as well get Harry Redknapp back, otherwise serious. Yeah, well, I think that ship has sailed, man. I've heard that mentioned. It's like, I saw someone put a comment on my video, get Redknapp back. Come on, really? Tom Larry, we have a manager, thank you very much. Exactly. Not interested in all the bollocks. Traitors like O'Hara touting for other clubs' managers is pointless. What's the point? Loyalty is not a word I like. I have a bit of a bee in my bonnet about the word loyalty. It's hard for me to explain, but the sorts of people I hear mention loyalty are usually arseholes, big public figures without naming names. Loyalty is important, you know, whereas it means you've got to do what I say no matter what. You've got to go along with me no matter what. And it's manipulation. So I think people are free to do what they want to do, but I'd still say O'Hara's a traitor because he's just grifting, isn't he? He's just grifting, pointless. Best man for the job, Ange Postecoglou. Of course he is, man. Of course he is. There we go. Go Mason. I don't know. Are you new to? I think you're new to supporting Tottenham Hotspur. Aren't you? We've seen Mason. Take Ange with you, all right, man. Oh, go. Oh, you're saying him to go and Ange to go. Right, you're going for the double. All right. Rob, Mason represents the very essence of mediocrity below the big club service. I think that's a fair comment, man. Yes. Tom Larry, I love Son. He'll always be a club legend, but I feel his time has been and gone. If we don't renew his contract, so be it. Maybe that's a possibility. I think it's also entirely possible that he's just knackered at the moment because he has played well. But as a captain, I don't want to see the captain being friendly with the opposition before a game. That's to me is not good. Not good. So we'll see what happens, man. If we don't renew, yeah, you're right. He'll always be a legend among fans. So that's the main thing. Let's maybe keep his legacy intact. But I wouldn't write him off necessarily. You never know. GG. Hopefully, United sack Amarim. We sack Ange, and we get Amarim, and they can take Ange. What? What about Amorim has got you convinced? Well, I don't know, weird. Mark in. So I have a different take on the game. If Son scores that penalty, we win. As if some buts, man. I know, man. But those people calling us to be more defensive, well, we'll go defensive for a second half. Look at what happens. Well, we did. That's what defensive football is. No guarantee. No guarantee. GGGG. Not sure about you, mate. Did you not listen to what I said? Good comparison with the Ange and Aussie team. Did you? Well, I mean, the comparison is that Daniel Levy is shit as well as like Alan Sugar. What my point is that it's not the managers to blame. I think you missed that bit. It's not the managers to blame, but hey, man, keep going, keep going. Raymaker, Newcastle 2 up now. So I'll have a look at the scores. Oh yeah, there it is, 2 up. Oh, Man United. Oh, I'd rather be Spurs than Man United. Let's be. I don't mind laughing at other people's misery. Aston Villa have Brighton 1, which I'd be happy about usually if... Look, how many points are we... Oh, I can't even look at the table. Fuck it. I can't. Tom Larry, exactly, Mark. We did change yesterday. Yeah, no, we did. Yeah. Fraser Foster kicking long. Yeah, all that happened. Team retreated in the second half. This is what people have been asking for, and then it didn't work. Didn't work. This... Did you get your predicted football scoring? Mark kindly puts comments on my video saying, do you predict the football? And I think it's because I'm so clued in on when the Spurs game is. I forget whenever that everyone else is playing, especially if they're playing a couple of days before. And Mark gets me over the line. Yes, I did, man. I did. Thank you. I mean, that's how cocky Mark is. He knows he's so better, much better. He just wants to beat. You just want to beat me, don't you, every week? That's what it is. Tom Larry, what isn't helping is the sword of Damocles. Yeah, hanging over the manager every game. Yeah, there should be no threat of sacking Ange. That would help. We start winning, that all changes, man. No, that all changes. Steve A's stacking Ange. Would you take the job with 8 out of 10 possibly no transfers, no, yeah, or overpaid ones? Fuck no. And a dubious medical team? Yeah, the second one apparently. Levy wage strategy? No, I wouldn't. Well, I would be up. Oh, it's millions, isn't it? I could be bought. I wouldn't be very good. What I try and do is I maybe get the damage out early, show how apparently inept I am. Maybe after 2 games I'd get sacked. So the damage to Spurs is limited, and I sail off into the sunset. Woo! Thanks, Tottenham. Well, what a bastard, eh? Ooh. Ian Bell. Hi, Paul. Had the right hump this morning. Yeah, me too, man. Well, yesterday. I'm all right today. Yesterday. But I just wanted to, I was aware of how I was feeling when I was doing the video yesterday, but, I think it's important to, that's how I am after a game often. So, I don't want to sugarcoat things and hide things. I just want to be me. It was so frustrating to be so close to picking up 3 points. It felt like we had it in our pocket. We had our pockets picked. I'm okay now, so come on, Ange. Yeah, I'm like that as well. Yeah, yesterday I was like, Today's like, well, I'm over that now. Spurs talk show. Is this really Sean? Loyalty isn't a dirty word, Paul. I'm saying I've just got a personal thing about it, man. I see it misused a lot. It's about recognising the value of long-term bond that is more important than the short-term dysfunction. Family. Now, there's another word. Family. That is manipulation, man. Family. Saying things like I don't say this I'm around here. I don't say we're all a family here. That's a manipulative word, so I don't use it. Family is. I've got a very small family, my real family. I never use that word for anything else. That is ideally omnidirectional to the participants. Hey, man. You got me there. It's 7:28 in the morning, man. Dumb it down a bit for me, Sean. Please dumb it down. What? Okay, it's not just me. Tom Larry, I went to watch Partick Thistle. That's my go-to line if I meet someone from that I hear it. I detect a Scottish. If I hear a Scottish accent, and I ask where they're from, and they'll say Glasgow, you know, because the Glasgow range, you know, Rangers Celtic, it's diving in too deep. It's going head in first. So I say, are you a Partick Thistle fan? And that breaks the ice. Because no one is. No, I've never. They beat Queen's Park 2-1, did they? Oh, well, there you go. There you go. The forgotten team of Glasgow, Partick Thistle. Mark N, if Levy had got rid of the poor players each season, well, when we do get rid of the poor players, it makes our net spend look good. You know, looks good on our balance sheet when we buy shit for $60 million and sell it or write it off for fuck all. That's a net spend of $60 million. I've spent $60 million, haven't I? I've spent $60 million. Well, yeah, all right. Whereas if you're wise and you say it's $60 million and they either do the job for a while or you can flog them, you know, 2 years later for $100, net spend of -40 don't look as good, does it? Don't look like you're investing in the club with fans' money. Mark in. If Lee, right, okay. Ange would have not had to get rid of 20 players in a whole year. And I think that, you know, Ange, or, you know, I'm sure Ange is driving some of that by not picking players. Or Eric Dyer wanted to fight for his place. Right, have the fucking captain's armband. Let's see how you go. Oh, shit, right, okay. Off you go. We got rid of a lot of stinky players. That was great. Oh, I meant literal family as an example. Okay, let's go back to your comment here, Sean. A long-term bond is more important than short-term dysfunction family. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm not quite, you know, well then family, that's totally different to a football club thing then, isn't it? I don't know. If you know, I don't get it. It's early, man. It's early. Tom Lowry, Partick Thistle are the nearest professional club to my house. I'm sure it's the nearest bleeding club to a lot of people's houses. No. Is it like neutral ground? Is it like a place where Rangers and Celtic fans can all just get along and support a club they don't really give a fuck about? Is it like that? Is it like Geneva or something? To my house, Thistle's number 22, Charlie Sayers, ex-Tottenham News player. Oh, there you go. Local club. I mean, I used to go see local football a bit now when I was in England. Haystown FC. And when I was up in Sheffield Wednesday. Aye, thanks for the super chat, man. You just never know. I hope you're well, my friend. Come on, you Spurs. That's it, man. Thank you very much, man. Membership and super chats available. I'll flash the thing up on the screen discreetly. Aye. Maybe Fred could find out. Is Partick Thistle neutral ground? Seek and destroy and find out the facts, Fred. Where was it? I was going to flash up my little thing. There we go. Thank you very much. You just never know. Thanks for all your support. Yeah, it's New Year's Eve, isn't it? I could probably say something like, thanks for everyone's support during the year. I had a glimmer of hope I'd make it to 4K by the end of this year. But it don't matter, does it? It's just a bleeding number. Who gives a fuck if it's what numbers? 3987, 13 to go. We might plod along, get there sometime in January. Oh, that's my year. And the channel just, who cares, man? I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun watching it. That's the idea. Tom Larry, Celtic. I know, all right. I know you. Yeah, hey, all right. We bang out the hails. Yeah. Steve Hayes, can anyone remember how many Ange removed or loaned last EPL summer? Was it 7 or 8? I can't remember. It was a lot, wasn't it? Well, there's Lo Celso, Oibier, some others. Spurs talk to. Okay, yes, it's me. Right. I just mean that loyalty is not something that is demanded by a leader. That's the context I see it being misused in. Okay. I guess I'm not specifically talking about Trump. Oh, no. I've heard this in in the workplace. You know, we're all loyal here. No, I wasn't being super political. No. I mean, he's a cunt, but no. In the workplace, we're like a family here. We're loyal. You might have a company that does the same thing, and it's like you got to be loyal to this. You know, if someone moves between the companies, they're disloyal It's just moving jobs, you know. That's more what I'm talking about, more the day-to-day use that impacts people's life. I mean, leaders do it, but here, you know, corporations, man, capitalism of his team, but something where each person receives and gives in equal measure. When you're talking about the way I'm seeing it used, is not equal at all. It's just manipulation. Loyalty isn't. I mean, I don't get what you're on about now, because you said you were talking about it in the family context, and I don't think people need advice about their families. I don't know. Just get on with my family, all right, you know. Usarian, I only consider my own loyalty. Yeah, okay, not what I expect of it. Well, it's not quid pro quo, is it? Yeah. No, I'm the same, man. Yeah, I just don't like it. It's like you're impinging. It's like an obligation, isn't it? It's an obligation. I don't like obligation. I don't put obligation on other people's memberships. And I don't expect it in return. Come on, you Spurs, that's it. Come on, you Spurs. Yeah. Don't forget who we are, folks.
Tip-top Tottenham Hotspur.
Yes, man. You just never know. I watched Sean's video with Johnny and that other 20 destroyed them. Look, I don't really get into that. I've done my dash on that. And I've said how I felt publicly about it. So I don't know. No point. Spurs Talk Show. You'll be at 10K very soon, mate. Or maybe 3 years. Some of us grow organically, others by 20K. Well, you know, maybe I'm alluding to... Well, you know, I've got a theory, man. I've got a theory. Let me run this theory by you in the chat. I think maybe... that certain person still might be telling the truth when he says he's not buying subs per se, but I think he's using some tool or service to generate a lot of fake accounts, and any subs on his stream. Like, if you look at his numbers at the moment, there's no fucking way that they are genuine subscribers. No way. I've said it before. I'll say it again. No. Impossible. And I don't think it's much of a, you know, and I'm saying, is it coincidence? Hang on, let's get the conspiracy theory out. Could it be that some of those fake accounts are also the ones that come on here and say disgusting things about me and my children? Just saying, just asking the question. I'm like GB News. I'm just asking the question. I'm not saying it's that. I'm just asking the question. Pat themselves on the back. Oh, no, it's fucking hilarious, though. That was when it was like, you know, 200, 500 every day, and then, hey, look at us. We got all this. It's like, oh, fuck, man. It's so pathetic, man. So pathetic, isn't it? It's hilarious. Tom Lowry. Well, I suspect Celtic fans, as well as them, will likely go to Thistle. Right. But I think Partick just have their own fans. Okay, all right. So it's not hands across the, you know, the, like, it is a weaponised word. Yeah, there's lots of weaponised words around, man, you know, but the ones that prick my ears up are when people talk about family, loyalty, community. You know, I hear that a lot on Spurs YouTubes. We're building a community. Like, when people say that, or even comment on that in this channel, I pull them up on it. This is not a community. I'm not people's friend. You know, I know people, you know, some people might think they know me, but it's not. I'm just doing entertainment, and you're watching, and that's great. And thank you for watching, and I hope I'm entertaining you. But it's not a community. It's not a community. In my definition of the word, anyway, you know, it's people getting on online. That's cool. Yeah, it's cool. We're having a laugh. I love it. I do enjoy it. But community is a step too far for me. Ronald M. Do any of the players understand this stuff? They're on the pitch. No. I think they're a bit bloody clueless at the moment. Oh, right. Oh, is this by... Oh, hang on. Could it be? That's why I'm not getting any vicious cunts in the chat, because someone else is live at the same time. There we go. We'll see. Sean L. I hope I'm not being disloyal by watching this and Sean's stuff. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, wouldn't that be silly, eh? Oh, what are you doing watching other people's channels? Ah, man, watch what you want, man. Fucking hell. It's a commune, not a commune, says Driving. And even that, calling the membership thing a commune, you know, because I could call it something, you know, because memberships, it just sounds a bit shit. So that is the least manipulative word I could find, you know. I don't say join the Hotspur Hippie family or the community. It's commune because that's like, for a start, there's fuck all of them around. It's not something that springs to people's mind. Oh, I'll join a commune, you know. You know. Ah, what a good way of putting it. There we go. That's a perfect way of putting it. Cool channel with regular viewers. Easy peasy. Look, I know I forgot to press the cunt button. But hey, look, I got a super chat. So, fuck it. Sometimes I do want to express my ness without pushing the button. I just think I know one. Sometimes I think during one of my watch-alongs it slipped out by accident, but this time it was deliberate. Luke, Sean, oh, I love this channel and Sean's. There's lots of channels to love. There's something for everyone out there. There's something for everyone out there. Loads. You know, fill your boots. Hang on, have I got... Hey, this is a New Year's Eve miracle. I think I might have one slurp of delicious Aldi instant roast left. I hope it's not water. See, I don't know because it's a black cup. I can't see what colour the liquid is. It's coffee! Woohoo! Tell you what, that's any excuse, man. Steve A, stop entertaining me, all right. I think I am becoming communal. Lol, yes, the C-bomb, you did drop live. Yeah, I know. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I've got to put some effort into it. Put some effort into it. Nah, still can't play it. I've been practicing for 5 minutes now. When's it going to happen? When's it going to click? You just never know. Tottenham till I die. Tottenham till I die. Tottenham till I die. Paul, it's like paying for entertainment without leaving the house. Hey. V and author, we're all football fans. Yeah, I know. Dr. Johnny D7 fans been moaning for 12 months. 6 months of normality, then moaning for 12 months. It ain't normal. Well, it's Tottenham, isn't it? It's Tottenham. That's what we do. Spurs talk to you. Hey, Sean, that's okay. We just wish we could all not attack each other and focus on Tottenham rather than other stuff. I know it's difficult to separate too. I know, look, I know there's a thing in the Spurs YouTube community. You don't name names and all that. I think some things are more important, and I will say things when I feel like it. So if you don't want to, Sean, cool. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. You know? And I don't know if you saw it in my video, because I know you've been saying, oh, if he's such a hippie, all about peace and love, why is he doing this? There's a big difference between peace and appeasement. There you go. Oh, Stamer, Evanista. I'll be on your case later. I need to know how to pronounce someone's name. Hey, would someone do me a favour and type in that manager that I've forgotten the name, the Besiktas, the Dortmund, that manager's... Oh, no, what's this isn't going to do anything, because he ain't going to be able to tell me how to pronounce it by typing. I need to know how to pronounce a name, man, but yeah, oh well. Wow, that was overkill. Yeah, I know. It was entertainment overload, wasn't it? Radio Jonesy, man. Good. Always fun hippie commune in New South Wales. Oh, absolutely, man. Sean, can I pop on Paul to clear the air? I don't use StreamYard, man. I don't use it, which is why I can do things like just trying to find a button to push now. You know, stupid things. I don't use StreamYard, so I can't have people on. I don't feel there's any need to any air to clear. I mean, you had someone bullshitting on your channel the other day, and you didn't pick them up on anything. They completely misquoted and misrepresented what I said. They said they'd never talk, and you just said, yeah, shame on you, Paul. So, look, that's the way it is, man. That's okay. That's cool. That's cool. Tom Lowry, bollocks. Cunts need calling out for being cunts. That's it. Yeah, Terzic. I know, but yeah, I was thinking he could tell me how to pronounce it, but you can't do that by typing, can you? Terzic. If I say Terzic, would that be close, Mountain Bushman? Terzic. First also, if not, no worries. Happy New Year, Sean. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. 2025, here we go. Dr. Johnny D7, these results are the results of fans sabotaging any sort of spirit in the club for 12 months. The team will always reflect the energy put in. Defend yourself in the comments. Yeah, like the way he said I abused him in a chat so much so that I had to be banned from your channel. I mean, you can go back through the logs and see that's not true. The way that went off is I put a general comment. I think I said something like, City till July, fuck off and stay there. And then he took a personal offence and started having a go at me. I had to go back, and I eventually thought, fuck this, and left the chat of my own accord. That's what I did. So you can correct the record if you want, Sean, but that's what happened. Okay, here we go. Tear. Okay, yeah, tear. And roll the R. Yeah. Oh, hey, I think I did all right, Terzic. Very yes, that's a win. That's a win. Picking Mountain Bushman's brain of lingo for 20 years has finally paid off. I've got very close. He's such a perfectionist. Spurs Talk Show. You didn't slag Johnny off for his appearance with you and me. You slagged him off for politics. Yeah, I know, but we had talk though, didn't we? We had talk. I did slag him off. Well, you call it politics. Hey man, if that's politics these days, I'm not up for it, man. I'm not political, but I'm anti-racism. There were racist tweets, man. Racist tweets and racist. You know what he said about Aboriginal people on We Are Tottenham TV. And it's not just my opinion that it was racist. There was comments, loads of comments saying that's racist, and so much so that someone at We Are Tottenham TV edited that little bit out. So there must have been a problem with it. But yeah, I mean, you were looking down at me. You just agreed with everything he said. Oh yeah, that's all quite true. And it was all bollocks what he said, man. It's bollocks. Ipswich is up. Oh. Ipswich 1.5. Well, I don't know if it's updated. It's still Newcastle. Yeah, scores. It's not Tottenham playing. I don't really give that much of a fuck, you know. Yeah, lighten up, Sean. Let it go, man. I mean, I'm not, you know, when you come on, I didn't really want to broach that subject, but if you want to, I mean, you know, whatever. Life's too short, man. You know, don't worry about it. I've said how I feel. You say how I feel. I get it. That's all right. We can agree to disagree. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Boxing Kangaroo. Let's not forget this. When Spurs YouTubers feel attacking over others' comments, don't forget Ange also has a wife and two. Well, this is yes. You know, this is, you know, the people with these thin skins that go on about woke and snowflake. Oh, everyone's a snowflake. Everyone gets easily offended. And they slag people off, including Ange, in the most personal way. And they get a bit back and it's like, oh, this affected my family. It's like, how the fuck did what I say affect someone's family? Are they subscribers, are they? Are they all watching now, are they? Bollocks. Some of the offensive shit I get on here about me and my family, do you think I go to them and say, hey, look at this, look what people are saying about this? No, they are blissfully unaware. I'm a man. I'm a man. I take it and disperse it. Don't go, pass the shit around. Fucking crazy. Just going for the sympathy that was, man. It was outrageous. Boxing Kangaroo. Let's not forget this. When Spurs YouTubers feel... Oh, I've done this. 2 young kids. Yeah, I know all the bad mouth, of course. Dr. Johnny D7. Half the fan base are clinically depressed by practicing moaning. That's what they need. Serotonin hit of a new manager. Transfer window. Slagging people off. It just goes round, doesn't it? Goes round. Spurs Talk Show. Why should I have to remember that you once spent a stream together 8 months ago on my channel when you came up? Oh, what? Are you saying you forgot? Okay. Oh, well, okay. Well, then you forgot. Okay. Fair enough. If you forgot, you forgot. Well, that's the end of it, isn't it? That's okay. We can move on now, can we? And no one, please don't anyone pass a comment on that. You know, if Sean's forgotten, he's forgotten. Fucking hell, like I was yesterday, man. Jeez, I had to renew my driver's license yesterday, and I was with my mate, and I had to, take a picture of where I'd parked in the car park and everything. And we're talking about how we're getting old and we forget everything these days. I can't remember I've got to make. And then a bit later, we went to Manly Beach, and I parked the car and I forgot to do all that. Could I find the fucking car afterwards? It's like, oh shit. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So we can just drop it at that. I'm perfectly happy with that. Perfectly happy with that. Dude, like I say, I couldn't remember where I parked the car yesterday. You know. You're a young guy, though. You're a young guy. Wait till you get to my age. Fucking hell, man. Memory is a thing of the past. Hey, it's all right, though, because you're sort of living in the present more. Shoshi. Hey, Paul. Sad we lost the game. Fuck, I was pissed off, man. I was more than sad. I was fucking fuming. Sad that Jimmy Carter passed away. Couldn't give a fuck, to be honest. I think every US president in history is a complete arsehole. So, no, I'm not really sad about that. I'm more sad about other people dying elsewhere, and that don't give him any elevated status. May his memory be. If I've got any blessings left, I'll give them to him, but I'll give them to a lot of other people, my fellow man, that are suffering at the moment. Peace out. I know what HNY is. Down with the kids. Happy New Year, brothers. That's it, man. Happy New Year. Shaw says in the last 8 months, I've lost my business. I know, man. I'm sorry to hear all this. This is a horrible time you've had. I don't know if you know or if you're religious, but I've even said a couple of prayers for you, man. You know, lost. I don't know. It's probably not. I don't. Oh, you lost a kidney. Fuck me. Hey, you know what, man? I'll give you. I won't say. I've got friends of mine that I used to know years ago, and one of them gave a kidney to another, and they're both brilliant at the moment. So that's not the end of the. That's I know it's hard, but life goes on, man. Kidney's been destroyed by a hack. You expect me? Hey, look, I've dropped it, man. I've accepted. I've accepted what you're saying. Okay, don't worry about it. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. Peace and love. I have a new mnemonic. Here we go. With the car, right? All right, okay, all right. This is the way you remember where the car is. I am near that pole, third row from the storefronts, and I say out loud, "Yeah, I know that. Maybe I'll take a picture of where I am or make a mental note." But the problem is where your method fails, Steve. Where your method fails is sometimes I forget to do that. I just get out of the car and just fuck off. And then I think, I should have made a mnemonic. That would have helped. But it's, hey. Agree on American presidents. USA administrations are a cancer on the world. Yeah, I know. Always. It's governments all over the world. They're all shit. Like, if governments stop fucking with us, we'll all get along. We don't give a fuck about shit, do we? We don't give a shit. No matter where you are in the world. It's like, fuck, I just want to bobble around and exist and, do all that stuff. But I keep on getting told by this lot of fuckers, this lot, work harder. Oh, fuck off. Leave me alone. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, good luck to you, Sean. Gold is a new video. Oh, okay. Can use an hour and a half work for that. Did I watch one? After the last game. No, I watched. I've been enjoying old Ali Gold. He's been getting to the point. Hello, everybody. I'm going to talk about Spurs for an hour and a half and not my holiday. Whoa! Yeah, he's been good. Ian Bell, if the method fails, the method fails if you go by bus. Spent days looking for the car. Oh, dude, it's horrible, isn't it? It's just... I don't think it's like old age, perhaps, it's because I've always done it. I just get out the car, and all I'm thinking of is where I've got to walk to. I just fuck off. And then there's no... Why would I expect to remember where it is? Sean L, moving on. I hope Ange survives, but I see 3 staging posts. Oh, here we go. Got a bit of strategy here from Sean L. 1, Tamworth. 2, Europa League qualifying without extra playoffs. Yeah. I go, these are important, man. 3, Carabao Cup semi-final. Need to get past 1 and 2 to avoid instant dismissal. Yeah, look, Tamworth is a hard line for me. We lose to Tamworth. Oh, no, we need to change. And I know there's all sorts of shit hanging on the club and all that sort of stuff. But no. Tamworth is no excuse, man. I don't give a fuck if Yves Bissouma's in goal and Ryan Mason's up front. We don't beat Tamworth. We lose to Tamworth. All bets are off. Change the management. Change the whole fucking thing. Absolutely. But I don't think it will happen. I saw a little bit of hoo-ha on Talk Shite where they're saying, the Tamworth ticket prices are disgraceful. And I think that it was along the lines of their normal prices are £18 and their price for the Spurs game is £32. And I'm thinking... Is that really that? I mean, I went over because the headlines, Tamworth disgrace ticket prices. I'm thinking, what, they charging 200 or 300 quid or something? It's like, it's more, yeah, but they're a little club. That gives them, I think it's all right. Don't worry about it. Bloody hell, man. Talk sport. It's just avoidable now, isn't it? Really avoidable. The Carabao Cup semi-final, I want to win it. Of course I want to win it, but I think it's understandable not winning it. So that one I can forgive. Tamworth, no. Europa, it's getting there. But, we need to win. We need to win games. That's the only way that you shut people up or get people moving here is you need to win games. Work out a way how to win games. That's what Ange's job is. No matter what the circumstances. I know there's big mitigating circumstances at the moment. We need to win fucking something. And we need players in January. That's what we need. 2 players ready to go. Bang. Because, I mean, if that don't happen, I don't think we're going to get fuck all. Peace out. I rewatched the game. Whoa, really? Oh, my Lord, man. I can't do that when we do that. Oh, well, good on you. All right. You've got a clear-eyed, cold-headed analysis coming up then. I rewatched the game. I don't think Son should have taken the penalty. Well, it's easy to say that now, isn't he? I mean, he's a penalty taker. I would have picked Son every day to score a penalty. But anyway, okay. And I think Solanke was selfish for trying to take the ball from Johnson in the box. There's always, you can always look at like little moments and little individual mistakes. Football. I like what Ange says about this. Football is a game of mistakes. Like every goal, there's a mistake in there somewhere, isn't there? Every missed chance, there's a mistake in there somewhere. It's just when you look at the score, it's 2-2, man. So anyway, well, fair play to you for trying to get something out of it by watching it again, but I couldn't do it. Oh dear. You're sorry, and I take a picture of the car park space. Yes, level of the car park. Yeah, because you've got to remember colours, letters, and numbers these days. And hope my phone keeps a record of where it was last connected to the car. Yeah, all that. But see, my problem is if I forget to do any of that, that's it. I forget. It's my own worst enemy, man. Steve Hayes. I trust governments before corporations. Oh, no, well, corporations are right down the bottom. I mean, for all those capitalist freaks out there, how's the human shit doing in waterways in England, eh? Well done, capitalism, putting shit in your rivers. Capitalism is awful. Awful. The profit motive has probably killed more people in the world than anything else. I'd go as far as to say that. Destroyed more lives than anything else in the world. Anything else. Destroyed the planet more than anything else in the world. So probably more than corporations. Probably more than governments. Governments are fucked as well, though. I mean, it's a fine line. They're all shit. I've worked for corporations. Yeah, me too, man. Yeah. And huge Aussie mining and steel ones. They're a virus. Absolutely, man. Horrible. Don't give a fuck about anything apart. You know, it's the profit motive. It's crazy. It's disgusting. Profit is always the difference between you're exploiting your workers and customers. That's what profit is. Unnecessary. Oh, you're a communist. I'm not a fucking communist either. That's shit too. What's the answer then, hippie? I don't fucking know. I'm just a twat. I'm just saying everything's shit. I'm not some sort of political scientist or a person in a position of power that can just come up and fix that shit. I'm just pointing it out that it is shit. And the people that say they're fixing shit should fix it. Fucking sort it out. Fuck do I know? God, you're saying, what's the opposite of a golden ticket then? Ooh. What's that then? That's, so you're, I sort of, am I guessing what you mean, Soren, is like it's a sword of Damocles kind of game? Is that what it is? I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I go down that path. I see what you're getting at, man. It's a Sakiko, isn't it, I suppose? But I don't, you know, I don't know, man. Yeah. Dr. Johnny D7. What's sacking manager during an injury crisis going to do? That's what I think. It's ridiculous. Yeah, like I've been saying, I do want Ange. You know, Ange in his career has been very successful at bringing a club and the fans together and going in a direction. He's been excellent at it. I mean, you should have seen fucking what was going on at Celtic, man. It was wonderful, wonderful. So I want to see him work a bit more on that. Okay, I get it, the injuries, but, you know, I want him to inspire the fans a bit more. See if he can do that. I know he can if he puts his mind to it. And I get it, he's having his ass kicked at the moment, but if he wants people to come together, he has to put a bit more in, I think. I'm not saying sack him or anything like that, but do a bit of that. Do a bit of that. Give us a bit of hope. That's all. What's a new guy going to do with 10 injuries? Fuck all. 10 injuries and no signings. It'd be nothing. Amarin can't get anywhere, despite he's got a fit squad. I know, man. Peace out. Small clubs need to cash in on cups. Yeah, I know it's capitalism and all that, but if you've got a big payday, fuck it. It's one game, man. You know, I mean, what, are fans going to be disgruntly? I don't know if the Tamworth fans are pissed off about it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, on in, my bicycle's stolen on Christmas Eve. Oh, fuck, it's horrible getting a bike stolen, man. I used to do competitive cycling years ago, and yeah, my bike got nicked. It was fucked, but hey, that's life. Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. I'm not a big New Year's Eve freak, you know. Boxing Kangaroo, if Levy has to pay any player more than 100k a week in wages, the transfer won't happen. Yeah, it's just the way it goes, isn't it? Because it's his money. He thinks of it as his money. I used to have a boss like that, you know, and he said, because we're doing a support, hardware replacement, and you know, I put in the budget, and he said, oh no, you know, we and he was quibbling about something like $1,000 or something like that, $1,000. He said, well, what would you do if it was your money, Paul? And I said, well, if I was making $100 million profit a year, I wouldn't give a fuck, mate. Because that's what the company was making. Hey, Uncle Paulie, greetings from the other side of the world. It's the spirit of peace this time of year. F the global elite, so yeah, okay. Yeah. Fans ran for 4-1 Spurs, still 4-1 Spurs. Big up, Paul. Just tuned in. Glad you're feeling better. Thanks, mate. Hey, you know, you dust yourself off and get up and do it again. I'm certain Ange will remain in his job and deliver trophies for us, no question. Hope Levy behaves and supports him. Yeah. That's the question I got, though. Will he do it? Will he buy some players? I don't know, man. Finding lost cars in car parks, that's what children are for. Peace out, man. I did used to exploit that labour, but they're like grown-ups and don't give a fuck, you know. I don't take them to the cinema to see Marvel movies anymore, so that option's gone. Huh. Derek Smith, perhaps you should put some raised beds on your apartment roof and grow vegetables. Look, hey, look, it's something I've considered, man. I have considered this. But that requires me getting off my arse and doing something, man. So, nah, it's not going to happen. I've even, you know, considered getting putting a little, you know, hot tub on my balcony, and then I thought it through. Actually, that way, like a ton of water on that I don't know if that's a good idea. I might get into trouble. Ipswich 2, what? Ipswich 2, Chelsea nil. Brilliant. The wheels are always going to fall off Chelsea, man. Always going to fall off. They're a Division 2 club. Oh, is there some shenanigans going on somewhere? I've missed shenanigans. I don't know. Fabio Marcasso, morning, Paul and chat. As Ange is Tottenham Hotspur's future. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of hearing about him being sacked. New players coming in, any news on them? No. And I don't get into speculation, really. I just wait till it's happening. Wait till it's happening. You're sorry, and I'm more interested in armchair critics' wisdom than ever now. If they wish to make strong statements, I want to see how they back them up. You don't have to, man. It's the consequence-free world of the internet. Even if I fuck it up, next week I'll say something else and we move on. Don't worry about it. Richie from Yonkers. Can't get a good feeling on how the fan base feels about Ange. No, I'm not. I don't know, really. I mean, I know there was a bit of a boo at the end of the game against Wolves. It wasn't a big boo. It's just a... It was almost like more of a... Everyone just went, oh, fuck, at the same time. It wasn't like... It was like bedlam. You know, it wasn't like Frankenstein where all the villagers have got their torches and pitchforks. It wasn't like that. I feel like the vocal minority want him, but the vocal minority always want him gone, man. They've never supported him in the first place because they're always right. They're always fucking right. I just can't tell. Woo Riders DG, the new movie Nosferatu? What? No. There is a comment. Oh, don't delete that comment. I'll get rid of him in a second. The new movie Nosferatu really must go. Well, I've seen the old ones. Is there really a remake? I don't know, man. I said don't get rid of the comment because I had something funny to say about it. Hang on. Oh, I can't bring it back. All right. The new movie, too true, Paul. Yeah. So we've had a troll in who says Stelios would fold you in half. That would make us the same height, wouldn't it? Eh? There you go. I knew I had one there, but yeah. Too true, Paul. There we go. Too true, Paul. Now, hang on a minute. Let me just, I'll just have a quick squiz at something. I mean, you could stack two Stelioses on top of each other and I'll be able to look him in the eye. Camera's not tracking me. Hello, camera. Come up here. There we go. All right, back on it. Sorry, whoa. Oh, this goes out of control. I can't click on it and make it stay there so I can read the comment on the bloody screen. All right, just because someone talks loud doesn't mean they're correct. Of course not. No. When I forgotten there was a quote by Herder, but I've forgotten. That was the reason why I used to, well, it gave the name. Hang on, let me find it. I used to know this quote because it inspired me to give a name to something. What was it? Touch not the flute when the drums are sounding around. When the fools have the word, the wise will be silent. Rewriters DJ, yes, remake came out. Oh, a remake. Because there's no new ideas. Look, the old one is very good, man. It's creepy as fuck. I might watch it. I don't know. Constant nagging, says Dr. Doesn't help another nagger or naggy. Yeah, nagging shit, eh? Plenty of stuff to build on, plenty of well-constructed play. Beautiful at times, it is. Upcoming talents, but if fans not up for it, it's on them. I know, man. I know, because we want to train for now, don't we? We're on him. It's only half a mile away. Oh, what? Boxing Kangaroo. I've been going there in 25 minutes. I want to start work at 10 today. Boxing Kangaroo. Toxic fans wanting Ange out. Who've always wanted him out. Seeking perfectionism for human beings. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Well, that's what people indulge in black and white thinking do, though, mate, you know. It doesn't exist. Or else themselves wouldn't exist on YouTube, as they would be sitting on a throne in a high tower. Yeah, big. With, like, court jesters? No, we're not court jesters. I don't know, because they can't engage in fun. It's the old amygdala bit in your brain that they reckon, you know, governs things like emotions, attaches emotions to memories, things like that. In some people, they got a fucked amygdala. You can't blame them, really. You can't blame them. Steve A's empty vessels make the most sound. That's probably that's more an appropriate way of saying it. Yeah. You're sorry, one piece of wisdom lost to social media, yeah. Love a good quote. I'll add that one to the cool kit. Yeah, just a... let's have a look at the results. How are they going? Dr. Johnny D7, I'm not going to bring that comment up because race doesn't actually exist. You know, I know you're cool. But race doesn't exist. It's a social construct, so I'm not up for that one, man. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the scores. It's not bollocking. I'm just explaining what I'm not bringing it out. That's all. So we're still right. So we've got Ipswich 2, Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 2, Brighton 1, Newcastle 2, Manchester United 0. Hammer him out! Whoever's manning Chelsea, is it Mariska? I don't know. Out! Not Emery, out. The Brighton, I don't know who the manager of Brighton is. Oh, you don't watch this for football knowledge. No worries, mate. There you go. Well, it might be one. Hey, loads of people that watch today. Thanks very much, folks. Oh, this is I always am surprised. I'm always surprised. Sometimes I do a stream and I think, oh yeah, I've scheduled it. I'll put a thumbnail in. I'll get people watching this one, and then I'll get people watching it this one. And so sometimes I just go, oh fuck it, I'll just start everything up with the default thumbnail and nothing. And I think, no one's going to watch this, but people do. So thank you very much, folks. I was going to look something up on my phone there, so I picked my phone up. I was going to look something up. Oh, yeah, sub count. Have I gained any subs? I will have gained, mate. Oh, I gained 3. But it's probably trolls that just wanted to comment. At least one, anyway, because I do notice that it goes up and then after a while the trolls all fuck off at the same time. And it goes, luckily, it doesn't get in my head. I don't care because it's just a number. 3990! 3990! 10 to go. Bloody hell, that's all within the realms of me doing a banger of a video today. Pressure's on. I haven't got any... I don't know what... I've got maybe one idea for a video to do later on, but I've no idea what I'm going to say, but that's usually the way I do them. Derek Smith. Hey, man. Give thy thoughts no tongue. Hey, that's an interesting one as well. Yes, that makes sense. Yeah. That's a good one. When do we play next? Okie dokie. I think it's Monday at 2 a.m., something like that. I didn't do a watch along for the Wolves game. 2 games a week, I just can't do because I have to. Problem is, January is a really slow month in the Uber, really slow month. So I won't be doing because I've got to work. I've got to do 70 to 90 hours a week in the car. It's not. I mean, I'm doing that long because half the time I'm just sitting there. But I won't have the energy to do watch-alongs for every game, unfortunately. What was I looking up? Fucking hell, we're talking about memories. Hang on, what was that? When do we play next? See? Oh, it's Saturday. Saturday. 11:30 p.m. Oh, well, okay, that's watch-along territory for sure. Yeah, I thought it'd be like Monday at 2 a.m. They're the games that really fucking kill me, man. The ones during the night. Like, when it's one game a week, yeah, I can do that. But when we've got two, I mean, one's usually early in the morning, like 7 a.m., and two, it kills me. So, yeah, 11:30. Oh, excellent. Oh, I'll get some enthusiasm drummed up. Don't you worry about that. I'll get some gas in my tank. Tottenham, Newcastle. Well, we usually thrash them at home. So, fuck them. Come on, you Spurs. That's it. Pumped. I'm starting to get pumped for a fucking football game. Thank you. Just when I thought I'd lost my mojo, it starts coming back. Thank you. Thank you, Yassarian, for being the seed. The seed. Well done, man. Yeah, let's fucking do Newcastle. Fuck them. Ronald M. Paul, do you think you can win the Hotspur Hippie League of Peace? Not a chance, man. Never in a million years will I ever even finish in the top half of that bloody thing. Never. Mark N. Romano has said that the board are still backing Ange in the last half hour. Okay, well that means so he's got at least another game. So if we win against Newcastle, pressure's off. So it might even well be a game by game. I mean, this isn't my opinion. I think this is just the way the board works. It might be a game by game proposition at the moment. So we need a bit of a run to give us the fat of having a bad result here and there. Because look, I do get it. I do get it on paper. Our results have been all over the place and a bit shit. But I've been watching the game, so I've seen more than that, as some of you have as well. And there are circumstances, but it is a results-based game, and they are all KPI soulless fucking twats in the Spurs board that will just be looking at the numbers, and that's what they'll be taking into account. So that's good news. Good news. Okay, we'll all have a good one. I got a few great laughs. Have a great day. Yes, man. Come on. Come alive in 25. Well, that's you. That's you. You can come alive in 25, man. That sounds like a positive, wonderful thing to have. I hope Mountain Bushman, maybe he'll come to the same conclusion. Who knows? Sean L. So what? It's Saturday the 4th, Newcastle, 12:30 p.m. UK versus Newcastle. All the Geordies are fucking fucked, aren't they? Coming down for that game. At least it's on a Saturday, though, or Friday. Saturday. Yeah, it's on Saturday. Oh, well, at least they don't have to take 2 days off work. Hey, a super chat from Ronald. It's just a super. He's just giving me 5. He doesn't even want to say anything. £5. Thank you very much, man. Thanks for the super chat. So stupid o'clock Sunday morning. No. That's the time. That's the time here. No. 11:30 p.m. 11:30. Are you winding me up? You. 11:30 p.m. on Saturday. All right, we forgive you. Thank you very much, Melkster. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Steve Hayes, early game, 11:30 p.m. So Sunday morning for Australians. No, it's 11:30 here. 11:30. Stop confusing though. Everyone's going off and bloody confusing everything now, aren't they? 11:30 p.m. on Saturday, Australian time. Boxing Kangaroo. It's also being a Spurs fan in Australia. Being 62. Amen. Good on you. And just not giving a fuck about players, position they play, tactics, etc. I'm happy with a win. Now, that's what it absolutely comes down to me. If we beat Newcastle, sunshine. Da, 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 da. That's what it's going to be. Sad with a loss. Yeah, that's why I was sad yesterday. There's always the next game. That's always what it is with me, man. Yeah. If we beat Newcastle, I couldn't give a fuck about the other games. Ian Bell's could start a new daily program, Hamstring Corner. Could do. Sean Hill, halfway stage, 19 games, 24 points. Fuck, really hell, man. Time to step it up, Ange Postecoglou. Peace out. Ange's tenure depends on the terms of his engagement. If it was to win games, he's out. If it was to change culture, develop a team with depth and longevity, he's in. I think it's the latter. Well, yeah, but it's also how is Daniel Levy pissed off because fans are getting grumpy. How can I appease them this time? I don't know if he's read The Prince by Machiavelli, but that's what he does. You know, when people get pissed off, I'll give you a crumb from my table by sacking the manager, and everyone sort of goes, thank you. Instead of, well, why have you taken the whole fucking table? Radford, Faz Royal 3-1 Spurs. All right, here we go. Breaking news from Faz Radford 3-1 Spurs. Arteta to be backed by Arsenal for finishing second again. Well, will they though? Will they? I'm not sure if they will. Yeah, sorry, I'm not trying to wind you up, Paul. You don't need that at the moment. If you need to feel better, just remember we now have been. No, I'm fine, man. But yeah, I kind of feel sorry for you, man. Because I'm not that as invested in rugby league to hate the Broncos. You know what I mean? And I think it's sad for Bronco fans. But, when I had I did have a bit of a look on Twitter to see what the Broncos fans' reaction was. And I don't know if this is indicative, man, but I saw a lot of, yay, he's coming home. He's coming home. And I thought, he's the guy that dropped the grand final. But, yeah, you know what we're on about. Oh, dear. I feel sorry for you, man. An actual trombone. That's right, man. I can't play it. Steve Hayes, I've wondered, similar with Ange, is he change management? Oh, God, fuck me. I remember, don't, man. So I was a project manager. I used to manage projects, piece of piss, do. And then, and then someone started chatting to me and, I need to do, this, and this. And I said, who are you? I'm in change management. And it's the first time, this is years ago, I thought it was the first time I'd heard that expression. And I said, what's that then? And they said, well, I engage with the users and make sure, and I said, well, yeah, but that's what I do. Yeah, but it's they probably said something like holistic approach or something like that. And it was all downhill after that. It's like, what the fuck? Why are you getting someone else to do something that I can quite easily do? More snouts in the trough, man. So change management, ooh, PTSD, give me flashbacks. It's like Tottenham. That was better than last trumpet, Paul. Yeah, I know, it's practice. I've been practicing 10 minutes now. Yeah, Bushman, big cheerio from Sebastian. Cheerio, Sebastian. Pip, pip. I hope Mountain Bushman is beatable in handball if that's on the cards today. Boxing Kangaroo, if Ange gets sacked, he'll be paid out 10 million. I know, man. Go live in his favourite Greek island and coach Greece. There's possibilities. Sounds like a good deal. Yeah. Shit for Tottenham, unfortunately. Peace out. If Levy is the man behind that stadium, he has long-term plans for the player. For the player? What? Don't know. I think he's just built the stadium as his own personal temple. Rumour has it. And this is maybe a bit more than rumour, because I've heard this like first, second hand. His own box is all full of marble and opulence. So, you know, I don't know. I think it's a vanity project more than anything. I don't think the stadium's for us. It's for him. Dr. Johnny D7, get over tough times. See what happens. Magical thinking. Ain't going to fix the club. Hard work and resilience. Well, I'm up. If up for it, I'm okay to see good goals. Yeah, me too. Absolutely, man. Football ain't fucking easy. Tom Larry, surely the opposite to a gold ticket. Brown is a brown ticket. That was the first thing that popped into my mind, but I don't know. I mean, it would be funny, turd with brown ticket on it. I mean, I suppose I'm thinking it's a bit crude, but then this is the channel that pays respect to the VAR, the institution of VAR, by doing this. So, you know. UX. UX. Oh, no. Come on, man. Yeah, user experience. That's the successor to change management. Oh, everything's fucking UX, man. Steve A's. Angie's comments at the beginning were all about removing the old culture. That's a classic new change Stop bringing this shit in here. But no, Ange, modern people, I can't look at your comment when you're saying things like that, man. I know you're a good guy, Steve, but corporate bollocks. I was driving when you made your Stell joke. Very funny. Well, I mean, it was leading into it. I mean, if someone says Stell could fold me in half, it's a gift, isn't it? Players. Yeah. Oh, players. Right. Coaching Greece beat England. Yeah, there you go. I mean, Greece have had more success than England in 60 years, haven't they? Lol. All right, folks, you know what? I might saddle on up. Sorry, it's all right, man. It's all right, man. I'm sensitive. I'm taking the piss. Sean L. Chelsea fans were pissing themselves as we lost to Ipswich. Oh, yeah. Oh, the shoe's on the other foot now, yeah. Swastika spraying bastards. They've got 11 minutes to get 2 goals. I mean, football is... We'll hang around to the end of this. Let me get a glass of water, folks. Wet my whistle. Be back in a second. I'll leave you with the dulcet tones, as usual, with Ali Gold singing some smooth jazz. Or maybe some bit of funk. Hang on. Oh, no, I got rid of that one, didn't I? Some smooth jazz. Take it away. The Ali G Connection. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, see, the camera follows me out of the room and it don't pick me up when I come back. Technology, eh? All right, here we go. We're rounding the final corner onto the home straight. We'll just see how these results go this morning. You walked right. I know, man. It's quite funny, eh? I couldn't resist. Boxing Kangaroo. See you, Paulie. Have a good one, mate. Good one, Boxing Kangaroo. You're definitely all mouth. Yeah. All mouth, no legs. See how the games are going. There's 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes to go. How embarrassing for Chelsea. It's a weird season, isn't it? Weird season. I'm going to have a look at the table because, even if we get a bit of a run, how squashed up is it? Is it still squashed up? So we're in 11th. We are 9 points off 4th place at the moment. I mean, that's a fair chunk of change. But it's, I mean, that's not impossible at all, is it? I mean, we've got to win a few more games, then we're out of relegation. We're not in a relegation battle. I can't believe people are saying that. What ridiculousness. I mean, in many years, we've got enough points to avoid relegation already, you know? But another 12 points, another 4 wins, we're here. Peace out! Stay safe, Sibby. May this coming year, bring you a van and enough space to get on the rail. Thank you very much. It's a very kind thought, man. Someday, if it ain't tomorrow, and it ain't from this channel, it will be in 8 years' time. I'll get my retirement fund. I'll be there one way or another. Ryan D. Perry, thank you very much for the super chat. Very cool. Thank you very much, man. Always interesting to hear your views. Which other Premier managers were within our grasp would you go for? Please also remove Annie G. Kingwaffler. He's gone. He's gone. He'll be back, though. He will be back. I don't know, man. I don't like to speculate, really. I don't know. I mean, you know, the talk of this, the Dortmund manager, he's probably all right. I don't know. I don't follow them enough to give an informed opinion, really. That's the thing. I'm not trying to skirt it. I just don't really know. I mean, I suppose I wouldn't have Arne Slot because he used us as a bargaining chip. Don't know about Pep. I don't know. I think it'd be someone from outside the Premier League, really. A lot of mid-teams, says Dr. Johnny D7. Karma, that drama queen clubs and cooking. Right. G plays 10. Spurs aren't in the relegation battle. Man United are. Oh, well, yeah, that's a point, are they? Let's have a look. I don't give a fuck if it ain't Tottenham. I'll have a look at this. We're only 2 points ahead of them. I don't know about that, man. I don't know. I mean, it's fun to say. That's it. No, that 2 points does make the difference. Fuck it. Manchester. I mean, it's not a democracy. It's a Hotspur hypocrisy. Man United are officially in a relegation battle. Man, you are trying to get relegated before Man City so they can keep the derby going. But I fear for Manchester City fans that they're going to get relegated more than one division. Let's have a look. How long we got to go on the games? Ipswich Town 2, Chelsea 0. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. I don't know if I can be arsed waiting, really. This is reminding me of the CFAX days where I'm just, you know, when games were neither on the telly nor were they on the radio. I'll be just sitting there. Just sitting there. Here we go. We got a lovely person there. There we go. Just deal with that. Doopy doop doop doo. There we go. Yeah, the CFAX days where I just sit there literally in front of a TV on channel whatever it was where it had the scores, waiting for it to refresh. And that was exciting. Just watching a number, waiting for the score to change. Crazy. God, we were so easily entertained years ago, weren't we? So easily entertained. How times have changed, eh? How times have changed. Do. I don't know if you saw that. Someone was saying I might have a fatal Uber crash. At least my feet can reach the pedals. Tom Larry, I watched Iriola at Rayo Vallecano, maybe, for 2 years, practically every game. I'd like to see him as a future Spurs manager. Okay, cool. By future, I mean, if I get it. It's understood, man. It's understood. 302, there we go. 302 of CFAX just sitting there, watching it. And it's not like he was you know, technology was such that you could have like something else on the TV or something. Like, it's just that. Maybe Grandstand was on behind it or something. About all the time. All the pies being eaten by the rats at Old Trafford must be putting the team off. Oh, it's... No, they're not rats. It's mice. It's not even rats, man. It's a mice plague. I mean, that's not even... You know? A rat plague is like... Yeah, I don't know. Mice plague? Maybe a gerbil plague next. Guinea pig plague. How crap's that? They can't even do a plague of vermin right at Manchester United. It's just a shit plague of fluffy creatures. I mean, Australia does mice plagues, right? All wrong, very wrong. 302 was the CFAX number for the football, and you had to refresh it. Yeah, you did. Internet is just an updated CFAX. I know. More colours. Yes, may I present the yo-yo? Hey, man. I could never do a yo-yo. I could do a Rubik's Cube. Oh, bloody hell. Mine's like a steel trap. 302 for headlines. What was Reg the Octopus? So do you remember Reg the Octopus? Because every time I mention Reg the Octopus, I think it goes over everyone's heads. Where is Reg? Where's Serge Reg the Octopus? I can't find it. Anyway, there we go. 323 for newspaper gossip. There we go. One of them. To tell the truth, I hope Everton get relegated. Oh, right. Okay. I got beaten up at the train station. Ah, shit. On my own with a leg in plaster. Fuck that, man. You can have any reason you want for hating any team you want. That's what football's about. That's a good reason, no. No, fuck them. I'm with you, Ronald. I'm going to stand with you. Fuck them. I never really liked them. Tony Cotty, Neville Southall, Triple Eight for subtitles. Yes, I remember that one. 101 for news. I remember that one. Even rats don't respect United enough. I know. It's pathetic, isn't it? Oh, yo-yo's easy. Okay, yeah. Well, I know it is for some people. Some people, yeah. But Rubik's Cube. I've got no eye-hand coordination. But I've got a brain that fading. Peace out. I know you're not into other games, but Ipswich going up against Chelsea speaks to Ange's loss against them. Yeah, of course it does. Oh, no. This is ammo in the back pocket for sure, man. Absolutely. No. You can take anything and abuse whatever you want, man. Absolutely. Yes, very true. And you know, when we had those results, what was it, Leicester? We had a draw against Leicester, and there's Ipswich Town, and it was all doom and gloom. And I'm thinking, well, let's just see where they are at the end of the season, thinking, hey, they might be secretly good, and it hasn't turned out quite like that. But, you know, if they're knocking over Chelsea, I'm happy with that. Where are Ipswich and Leicester? I haven't even seen where they are these days. No, they're fucked, aren't they? But, hey, yeah, no, use it. Use it to power. Give it a bit of wind in your wet sail. Hotspur Hippie, Tom doesn't lose his car. Oh, yeah, I know, man. Mine like a steel trap. There's a rat in my kitchen. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You thought you knew that? Mark Inns, Channel 4 had games on there. Teletext Bamboozle, I can't remember that. Ian Bell, busy month in January. 8 games in 28 days. Works out a match every 3.5 days. I know, I'm not, yeah. I can't look at the big picture. Because that gets me down because I think we're going to be fucked. But if I just think of the next game, Newcastle, that's all I give a toss about. Newcastle, I want to beat Newcastle. I do, I'm back. Let's go out and smash Newcastle. Boys, come on, you Spurs. 89 minutes gone to Portman Road, eh? Let's have a look here. I mean, that's it. I don't know, watch it, because, you know, football's football. Chelsea could get 3 goals. All right, it's into injury time. Oh! Aston Villa 2, Brighton 2. There's more points going out of the table. Weird, isn't it? Weird. Crazy, crazy season. Yeah, Villa 2, Brighton 2, yeah. Marking splinter plays for Man United. Here's the head of the Rat Army. Is Bruno no wonder they have a mice problem? Bruno Fernandes, man, I'd get him out of the club. Rat poison. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's not a rat. It's a mice plague. It's a mouse plague at Manchester. No, yeah, they can't. There is a what was it? There's their kitchens have been done by the health department at Old Trafford, and they've got a mice plague as well as a leaky roof. I mean, look. Not that this is saying that Daniel Levy's good, but the Glazers they are the worst. They are the worst of the worst. But hey, I suck shit, Manchester United. Yusarian, peace and love and Ange. We trust all the elder is factor incoming, you Spurs, man. I think that's time to sign off, isn't it? I think Yusarian's had enough. Hey, man, I'm the take Yusarian's lead. Hey, look, thanks for everyone joining me, man. That was cool. That was cool. What a cool stream, eh? Fan funding. Let's have a look. Thank you very much. To You Just Never Know, to Ronald M, and to Ryan D. Is it D Perry or O Perry? Fuck. Hang on, I'll scroll up here. Ryan D. Perry, thank you very much for your super chats, man. Thanks for everyone watching. Hey, look, 2024 is nearly over. Brand new year. I hope you all have, if New Year's Eve is your thing, I hope you have a wonderful night. Me, it's just another night, couldn't give a shit. But hey, I don't want to poo-poo. If you're having a good night, have a good night. And I'll see you in 2025. What is 2025? Ooh, we'll see. Maybe it's not anything. Maybe it doesn't even warrant something. We will find out. Very nice of you all to pop along, folks. If you're listening to it on the podcast or watching it on YouTube on playback, thank you very much, man. I hope it's distracted you away from 2025. Till 2025 or 2024, I'm jumping the gun. Bloody hell, I know I'm ahead in time zones, but we're not 2025 yet. There's been more in 2024. Good riddance 2024. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. Come on, you Spurs. Hang on. Got to push it twice. All right, see ya.